Hey guys, it's Queendija, and in today's video, I will be reacting to the 4 parts OVA series of Pretty Derby. Okay, so we all know that originally this came out earlier in the year. This was on my list of watching and stuff. Um, and I remember that it was airing on their YouTube channel and such, and so I was like, well, I'm guessing like subs will be out like the same week and such. Um, and I think due to some things, I think I had decided to put it on hold because I was like, who knows when the heck people are actually going to subtitle it and such, because it was only really, I think at the time, just Japanese subs. So I was like, it might take a month, couple weeks to a month, maybe two. I don't know. Um, but of course, since we are now on season 3, and I completely forgot about it up until I think week 1 or week 2 of season 3 when somebody reminded me about it, and I was like, oh shit, oh, oh. Because I was gonna wait until we were done with season 3 to go ahead and watch this, but something kind of tells me that this OVA has something to also do with season 3, so I'm gonna go ahead and watch it now. Plus, you're getting it on, the greatest day of this month, aka my birthday. And I'm trying not to really, record much on my birthday, but due to some plans that are now officially happening and such, I kind of have to get this done today on the 16th. So, happy belated birthday to me. Because probably on the day this is on the day this comes out, I should be watching episode 4, I believe. So, yeah! And then probably doing some other things. I'm not really 100% sure yet, but of course, gotta see when we get there. But other than that, let's go ahead and get started with OVA 1 in 3, 2, 1, go. Ooh, that long ass sentence. 3 persons. I cannot believe they just made like a horse version of the Statue of Liberty. That's awesome though. And she's holding a carrot. No, I'm guessing it has to be like years before Special Weekend Friends. Look at her little freaking her pendant. I mean, well, her hair clip. It looks like a female gem. I would say that. Oh, God, imagine how bad that would have been. You can see she's trying to get on that incline or really in the inner moments. Like, think about, okay, like speed skaters, especially, like, because it's been a while since I've watched an Olympic speed skating tournament. Um, but baby is just trying hard. You promise to. It's my baby. Ah! Please, God, like in season 3, let Rice have one moment. One moment where she speaks. She's so cute. Kind of give me Teo and McQueen vibes. Huh? Yeah. Oh, that's so sweet. They married now. Well, I mean, baby, yeah, everybody saw that somewhat slip of a fall. Oh, come on. Oh. She kind of gives me also Rin vibes from, not Rin, Ron from Aikatsu. She seems very much like hard on herself. She's still going. She a little cutie though. I can't with her. She's so precious. Yeah. Butt top, you can make it better. Oh. Hell, you don't think I get nervous still making videos? Oh my god. I always think I'm gonna make a fool out of myself. Which sometimes I feel like I do. But it is what it is. That's what makes it more fun. I will say, comparing this to like season three, and I'm guessing they probably had a different team like animate this, especially when you're looking at the moment when like they're all running. You don't see CGI up in this. And when you look at like all three seasons, like especially when it isn't the competition mode for a race, like there is clearly CGI, but especially in that first moment, I didn't see it. I don't know if it was just me, but I just gotta point that out. Um, it's okay. Wait, hold on. Right? At least take a nap or something. You don't want to overwork yourself. Oh my god. Well, you know what? Holy crap, girl! I cannot believe she's about to eat all that. That just reminds me of like when you were at a buffet and you were just like, yes, the sky is a limit on whatever the fuck you want. I get it, but I like, damn, girl, it's late in the night. She wants to spend time with you. Something tell me she's gonna run into Top, and they're just gonna run together for the rest of the night. You talking about your sister? So something clearly happened to the sister that we're probably gonna learn about. All the plushies, it's so cute. Biggest issue is now because this is now what the second race now where it's officially rained. The grass. What if one of them slips? I mean, hello, danger. Huh? And then you got TM over here laughing like damn All Might. Girl, TM's in the back. But I got that weird feeling. Oh, okay. Where's TM? There you go. Shit. You still did good though. Don't be upset about that. Mm-hmm. Oh, not her. Ayabang. Oh, he did. He did. In that last little bit of a moment, she slips. Her speed goes down. Top, like you, I'm already like, okay, so this is Top's win right here and there. But at the same time, I'm over here like, yeah, where the heck is TM during this? Homegirl for the whole entirety of the race stayed her behind in the back and waited for the right opportunity for her to come in and just wipe them with on the floor, and that's exactly what she did. I mean, cause I'm looking like, yeah, okay, she in the back, all right. We not really worrying about her right now. We just focusing on the other two. No, baby, I almost choked. Baby came in and smoked, fucking smoked the shit out of them. What the fuck? All right. Oh, okay. Well, you know what? Let me go ahead and say it like I said with the first episode of season 3. Okay, clearly, like, I was expecting Top to win. Now, seeing Top losing, yeah, it does give feels towards Keto, where the fact is she lost not once but twice in the same episode, and that's why I was kind of like, yeah, this feels very underdog-esque. Um, but I feel like at the same time, maybe I don't know if it's just me. Maybe a lot of people also felt this way when they watched this first episode. Did it seem like Top wasn't really overconfident, but there were moments where it was like, okay, yeah, you're nervous, but you felt like, yes, you got this in the bag. But this is a different type of league and such. And so with her being like, yeah, this is G1, yeah, that's hella fucking different than everything you used to, baby. Um, Maybe something just got to her in that little bit of moment between her and Ayabe where it stopped and she was ahead and she was sweating and the sweat just drips down, where it's just like that little one moment of being like, oh my god, I think I fucking got this. And then no, hint, hint, nudge, nudge, somebody comes in and takes that territory away from you and be like, the fuck is this fuckery bullshit? But I mean, for a first episode, I'm not mad at it. Like, for all three of these girls, they are very different. I think, they're still going to be very friendly with each other and buddy-esque. But right now, they're just frenemies, where it's just like, yeah, we're friends, but we're still enemies at the same time, but we're still going to be cordial and stuff. TM is very interesting, though, because I wasn't expecting her to, go out with the damn floodgates, because Jesus Christ, this girl, like, girl came out like a bat out of hell, because, oh my god, I was not expecting that, because I'm thinking, like, okay, you're looking at clearly how it's focusing on the other two. She's in the back, and so I'm like, okay, well, she's not really going to get screen time and such in these last few moments, and prove my ass wrong. Watch out for that one right there. But yeah, I really think this is a genuinely first damn good episode. I want to know how the hell this is gonna end for these three. I'm gonna go ahead and ask this now. Were any of these three mentioned in the first three? We're on episode 3, right? I gotta look. I gotta make sure. We are on episode... No. Okay, 2. Were any of them mentioned in the 2 episodes that we watched before we get into episode 3? And so by the time when this comes out, then y'all can go ahead and tell me in the comments, because of course this is going to come out early in the morning. So, but yeah, were they mentioned in either of the other 2s? Because I don't really remember. And then I'm guessing if they are mentioned in episode 3, of course, we'll talk about that when we get into episode 3 on Wednesday. But yeah, go ahead and pause the video, and I will see you guys in 1 second for OVA 2. Alrighty, OVA 2 in 3, 2, 1, go. Bro, this is about to be a long as fuck video. I feel like this is gonna be almost 2 hours. Gotta be ready for that long ass edit. It does make you wonder, yeah, what happened in that moment. But of course, it had to be her foot. And just the way of her running and such. Plus, like I said, it was fucking raining and the grass is freaking wet. She's really hard on herself. I really hope nothing bad really happens to her in the remainder episodes we have left, because she seems really interesting. And I get it, she wants to do it for her sister and such, but now when I'm thinking of everything that's happened between season 2 and a little the 2 episodes of 3, you don't want anybody to go out on an injury and such. TM just got off of her injury. And homegirl is like, you know what, fuck it. Like, I am coming back better than ever and such. And so with, Ayabe, just because she wants to do it for her sister so freaking bad. Hopefully nothing happens to her. I don't want this series ending with her, getting really, really hurt. Or something like, with Teo. Don't make me cry. I can't do it again. I can't. I can't do it again. Not with this damn show. I was already a hot mess once with this show. I don't want to do that again. That one episode from season 2 affected me so fucking bad for a whole week, and I was just like, God, we don't want to talk about that. You know what I also want to say, and I'm gonna I might be stupid asking this question. Okay, the girl who was also announcing, where's the other chick during this? That's why I'm thinking like this is taking place at a different time. But of course, as we saw in the first episode, Special's there, but we haven't seen like Teo or McQueen or not Rice. We saw Rice. Oh my God, what the fuck is her name? Right now, Special's girlfriend. That's the one I'm thinking of. Mm-hmm. And make sure you don't get an injury too. We don't want that. Right. Poor Dodo. She remind me of Bochi. Oh my God. Poor baby. Also me when I'm running up the stairs. Be like, yes, I got this. And then we halfway there. Be like, oh my fucking God, I don't want to do this anymore. Okay, you know how I also just said that she reminds me of All Might? She's now giving Cowder vibes from Banzari to the point that it's not even funny. This chick right here. Ah, that is a Bochi thing. Mm-hmm. You wanna go one more time? No. Oh, she's not there. Hmm? I'm on a knife and amen. You going to visit her sister? Oh. Damn. So your sister ended up being stillborn. Bro, we going into like almost like personified royal vibes with this. But not really, because, well, I mean, it's 2023. I know most of y'all have probably played Royal, so I still won't spoil it though. If y'all been playing it, go play it. Oh, and she makes two. That's so sweet. She really is. And that laugh though. Thing to do. Damn, she might be best girl. See, we have not seen that anybody do that to Kita yet. No one has thrown a carrot to Kita. That is tradition. What are we doing? Look at me. Look at me. Ah! She's so precious. I'm gonna cry. Aww. Still training. Mm-hmm. Tan. Mm-hmm. It's just destiny with these three. They're always gonna be together. Huh? They all girlfriends right now. Mm-hmm. They all married to each other. Oh, but I know, but you can still have other goals with them as well. Everybody's here. See, at that moment, I would literally just block her out of my mind. Be like, look, I know you want to make this a you moment, but damn. She in the back. And she already going. Oh. Oh shit. Shit. It might end in a freaking tie. But it wasn't enough. Don't cry! No! I'm torn because I'm happy and sad at the same time. Like I really thought Top was gonna win this. Like I mean, once again, two times in a row to be so close, yet to miss it by that much by someone else. She's gotta get it in like the last two episodes, bruh. What the fuck? Where are we going with this? Is she gonna lose in all four of these episodes? This can't be how this show going to end for this for her. I refuse to believe that. But I mean, cause like, okay. So if episode one really focused on Top, episode two focuses on a lot more on Ayabe as a character and her backstory with the situation on her unborn sister. So I'm guessing episode three would focus maybe a little bit more on TM, and then the final episode will focus on all three as a whole because we've already now seen two out of the three girls officially win a race. So hopefully this next one, Top does win, and then all three of them go against each other one last time in the fourth and final episode to see, who would take that victory and such. But I was clearly thinking, I was like, yeah, I was like, this has got to be her moment because everything was going so right for her once again. But due to this moment going to someone else, another time, someone just comes in and just wipes her like immediately, wipes the fucking floor off of her. And it's now I felt like she's questioning herself. And like, well, damn, do I really have what it takes to win this? Because not once, but twice I've lost two different races. So I think at that point probably I would question everything. It's almost like with Kita, because Kita, like in a moment, especially losing not once but twice to the same fucking person, baby over here questioning a lot of things. And yeah, she has her support, which is Diamond and such. But for Kita, well, no, not Kita, wrong person. But for Top, yeah, she has like everyone else, people, friends who cheer for her and everything, but she feels like in this moment she's let everybody down, including her freaking coach, like, because she was doing it for him. What the fuck you supposed to do after that? How are you supposed to go on now knowing that you've lost two? I'd cry. I'd really cry, and that makes sense on why she cried at the end. Because, like, bruh, I thought she would have fucking won this. I thought we would have had happy tears, but no, no happy tears today. Nothing but sadness and loss. But go ahead and pause the video, and I will see you guys in 1 second for OVA 3. Alrighty, part 3 in 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, okay, that's loud. It took over. Oh my god. You know, this version of this show is just dark, sad, and dark and depressing. Nigga, she's just everywhere. Thank you. Just thank you. Best girl is everywhere. 10 out of 10. Would recommend. Still upset, huh? I mean, who wouldn't be? Like, yes, you girl lost twice. Oh no, no. Just got some other things on her mind. He knows he's gonna have to talk to her about that. You know, to melee train. Exactly. You need to rest. You've been overworking yourself and you're stressing yourself out. You need a chill day. Same with you. You both of y'all. Stop training for 5 freaking minutes and relax. She's super upset about the situation and everything, but she needs to talk to someone. No, he's not disappointed in you. He's still proud of you regardless. Oh. She's just gonna injure herself or anything worse. And I get it because, hey, we hard headed, but damn. Jesus Christ. Look how short they are compared to her. Oh. Figures. I mean, because if Top is training, Ayaba is training just as much, or twice as much, or three times as much. Gotta go to sleep and relax. We know, duh. It's that gotta be the best of the best gene. What else is here? Girl. Oh. Mm-mm. Bye, that's so cute. Oh my god. I think she feels a little better now. Aw. But you're smiling like you actually mean it, not like you're hiding something behind it. It's okay to be down in the dumps. It's okay to lose. It's because you're upset. You're still upset about the fact that you lost. You worry yourself as well. But like you might lose them all and have no one. Right? So don't second guess yourself and automatically assume you'll lose. Okay, to be scared. Right? I think they'll still cheer for you no matter what. And if you don't have anybody, he'll still be your biggest cheerleader. It's fine. I bet you he's seen worse, so, don't mention it. I figured, mainly for her. Yes, because food makes everything better. It surely does. What, carrot juice? Well, you can't drink like that, so you can't have a carrot juice cocktail. I wonder if that's actually real. I mean, because, yeah, you can't make anything pretty much into a cocktail, so. Yeah, it's probably out there. Maybe I'll look it up after. Your sister, right? Bro, that's an omen right there. We got 2 minutes left before we're done. And on to part 4. She's still trying her best, though. Oh. Okay, so I do like the fact that this episode, with the continuation of OVA 2, um, necessarily like top, kind of goes into a deep depression. Same thing with IMA, but for two different reasons. One for a loss, and other, you know, your sister, you forgetting your sister in that moment, and all you're happy about is, oh, I won, but at the same time, what the heck did I just lose? And so now, really, especially for Ayame, this is her final chance to get the one other thing that she wants, is to win one more time. But at the same time, if she uses too much and goes overboard, this could be it for her. Now, for Top, everything is riding on the line. I really think for both of them, everything is riding on the line. Oh shit, excuse me. Oh, I'm getting sleepy. And it's the 17th. um, but yeah, everything really for this final episode is riding down to the nitty gritty, the final wire. Anyone could really win this last one, but I feel like it has to be Top. You know, TM's already got one. Ayame now has two. It's really her time to shine. But the beach episode, I mean, for a beach episode, was not that bad. It was more of a training beach episode. I do also love the fact that Trainer, you know, instantly calls everybody up to be like, okay, she's not feeling great, so what do we need to do to make her feel better? And, you know, because, like, everyone who's cheering for her is, like, her support system in a way. And I do love the fact that, you know, for a moment, she's like, well, if I keep losing, will they all, you know, slowly but surely, one by one, all leave me until I have no one. And it's just a point of, even if you have no one, you still have someone. And if it wasn't, you know, Rice and the rest of them, she still has Trainer, who will always be there to, you know, cheer her on and stuff. It's almost like, you know, with friends, family members, whoever, and such, where you feel like you do not have anyone in your life for like to be your biggest cheerleader besides yourself, that is when you really need to rely on friends, family, whoever, um, to support you. And especially with Ayabe, with the fact that she literally has no one, she is crashing, and she is crashing badly. So I don't know how this next episode is going to go for any of these girls, but this was a very interesting episode. Still sad, very depressing. I mean, hey, like we know the original series has its sad and depressing moments, but this OVA series, they stepped that bar up. Bitch, I ain't talking to you. I bet. This thing. Sensitive little bitch. Fucking sensitive. But gotta pause the video, and I will see you guys in 1 second for the final episode. Alright, final episode in 3, 2, 1, go. I'm ready to go to bed. Be honest. Mm. That's right. Yeah, do you want it to get warm? Warm drinks. Well, depending on the drink. Not always good. Of course. I mean, anybody does. Okay, never mind. Never mind. She just on a completely different level from everybody else. Shoot. Something stuck in my eye. Yeah, it's getting worse like that. Like right here and then, she should just stop. And I get it. Truly. Teo. Teo did the same damn thing. He's still married though, I don't care what you say. She hard headed, I tell you that. Won't take no for an answer. Okay. She would be eating at a time like this. Anything you're nervous about? Ooh, look at them eyes. Oh! Of course, it was TM. Mm-hmm. You do your best until the end. And have fun. Still eating. Still fucking even. The nervous eating. I'm more nervous for them. God damn it. I mean, she's doing good for like at first the first start, but it does make you wonder, like, yeah. But see, there's a reason why she's starting slow at first, so that she can gain more momentum and then get that right push. Because all three of them, they're all in the back. I mean, because immediately you would think all three would be in the front, but nah, this is different. The thing is, you have to trust in what she's doing. And I get it. Like, I think if you're watching any other athlete do something like this, you'd be like, yeah, what the absolute heck are you doing? But because see, something tells me top once top makes her move, of course the other two are gonna make their moves. And then eventually top. Uh, that's it. I don't like the way we're going where we're showing this. This is already hurting my heart, and I'm trying not to cry. Okay, I'm crying on the inside. I'm crying like I did with last week's fucking my happy marriage. I was a mess. This thing. And she only had to win one. She had to win every single one. Just one. I'm proud of her. Yeah. Oh my god. So good. I mean, I don't even know what to say. It was good, truly. I mean, to see number one again a different side of this series, I'm not mad at it. I would like to see another OVA series on this as well. I think my one little nitpick I'll say about it, I do wish it was longer. I mean, 4 episodes for beginning, middle, and end, just like that, was not that bad. But I want more, especially with these three, because it feels like we're just getting like the undertones of them as characters, and it feels like there's like a bazillion more things about them that we don't really know and such. So yeah, I mean, I would like to see more. I mean, I hope they do make cameos in all the way of season three, even though we're only on episode two, going on three by the time this comes out. Once again. That's it. That's how we're. Okay. Yeah. All right. Continuing on. Yeah, this was good. Really good. Um, little mini underrated, but still good. Enjoyed it a lot. I think having these three as our main protagonists are really just at first top. Like, if okay, so if I had to put her on the like protagonist scale of characters for this series, I think I put her at 4, but not like, because I know someone's gonna be like, "Do you mean she's like she's the worst?" No, it's just only because I feel like there is a lot more about her that we don't really know and stuff, and we're just on the surface level of her. Same thing with Kita, because like we're only on episode 2 for the show. And with Kita, because of the fact that she got more developmentation when Teo was the main character and such, um, you got a little bit more about her. But because we're now in season 3 for her, we're going to learn a lot more. Now, if they decide for season 3 to have top TM and I obey. There we go. I'm blanked. Um featured and maybe have a little moments of them talking and such and to give more development, then yeah, I might end up changing my words on how I feel about these 3 and stuff and how their series is and such. But yeah, this was good. I mean, I love the fact that it was a 4-part series and I was able to get it all done one day. Once again, I am tired. It's only 12:34 in the morning and I still have to do like one more thing before I go to bed. But this was very interesting. This, once again, it shows the darker side that we don't really get to see with this show. I mean, season 2, once again, had dark moments. Truly. But for one of these girls, specifically Ayabe, her whole story and her whole issue was very dark, and especially with the things on her sister. You have an unborn sister, and then just everything in that last little moment when you see Top and TM are like miles ahead of her, and everything just goes from color to a really dark red, like blood red, and it's like her life is ending and it's like there's nothing she can do about it. And then of course you're in this dream sequence with your sister, and in my mind I'm thinking like there is no way in how this girl just died on the fucking track and stuff. Like, she's still there, but she's having like an out of body moment experience right now where she gets to talk to her sister one last time. They separate, and then of course it's like you're doing everything not only for like us anymore, but really more for yourself. But her sister will still watch over her, hence like she's always done. But I mean, yeah, that was different. TM, she was a very interesting character as well. She's also another person like with just like the other 2. I do wish like we knew a little bit more. All we know is that this girl, you know, and the way she races and stuff, she's the God. How could I say this? She's like the like I said, the All Might. Everything else that I've said about her, she's still an interesting character, but she also reminds me of the characters like I either have love-hate relationships with or I really truly love. But she was very interesting. I love the fact that Best Girl Rice was in this, because I felt like after season 2, Rice is not going to get a lot of screen time, and I really want Rice to get like more moments and everything because she's one of my personal favorites. I do have a whole bunch of others, but some of the girls I cannot remember everybody's freaking name because it is a lot of girls. A lot. Like I said, it's the same thing with Love Live and Idolmaster and anything else with idols or anything that has like a whole bunch of like groups of characters, and you're only going to remember your best boys and best girls. You're not going to remember every single character. So literally, if you wanted to like test me and be like, who's this, I would immediately fail. I would only tell you the ones that I automatically know from the heart, from my head, and then I would like, I don't know who that is. Like some of the Gato ones, there, because I do have a couple of Gato favorites ones too. I do kind of wish like Turbo was also in this. I mean, it didn't feature everybody who's currently in season 3 as of right now. That's why like Turbo was in last week's episode as like a kind of voice moment, but not really and such. So yeah, hopefully these 3 get to pop up in season 3. That's all I want to see in these next coming weeks. But other than that, guys, that is my reaction towards the entirety of the Pretty Derby OVA. Wrote to top to road. Yeah. If you guys enjoyed it, please give me a like. It really helps me out. Also, subscribe to my channel. I make videos every single day. Join the Master Squad. And of course, I will see you guys officially all later on Wednesday, even though, you know, my birthday. For, of course, episode 3 of season 3 for Pretty Derby, or probably anything else. I don't think I'll have anything else come out on Wednesday, because I will probably either be out on my birthday lunch or my birthday dinner. I don't know just yet, because I had to cancel one plans with one person with now to do with something else with a different person. It's complicated. You gotta love being the birthday girl this week. It's hectic, but you gotta love it. But until then, I will see you guys all next time. Bye.